number one, what I want you to do is a competitive analysis on you versus your competitors and actually ask AI, how can I rank better in semantic search against my competitors? Like upload your competitors' images, upload your images, upload your listing, and ask, I use ChatGPT for this, but ask, say, hey, analyze my images and my text, analyze my competitors' images and their text, and tell me how do I beat them in a contextual semantic search, and what exactly do I need to show in my photos, what exactly do I need to do. And I show this in my case study, and it's incredible. The way semantic search works is, if you're having a conversation like, okay, what works best for camping, and you're showing in your images, you're actually showing that this works outdoors, indoors, whatever. AI is going to recommend your product over your competitors if your competitors are just basically showing the product and some infographics, right? So it's important to actually use AI for competitive analysis in order to rank organically. So that's the first question, is like, how do I rank organically when Amazon is just summarizing my text against all my other competitors who are basically the same? So that's number one thing you can do is competitive analysis, let AI be your guide, and then make those necessary adjustments. But in ads, the future of ads is going to be very different, and nobody really knows exactly what that's going to look like. But we can take a cue from Google. We can see what theirs is looking like. And I believe that ads will change in targeting. So instead of targeting keywords, we may be targeting different placements, right? Like we might be targeting different categories, like people looking for camping stuff, whatever. And then the search engine will decide where your ad is served up. I don't think it's going to be a placement type of targeting anymore. Right now, we can pay for top of search. I don't think that will be in our future. I think we'll still be able to buy a billboard. We'll still be able to do different types of advertising. But when it comes to like on-platform shopping, I think our targeting is going to change. And we already see that Amazon's own advertising campaign manager is really getting advanced, right? It's offering all sorts of analytics that we never had before. Even we look at brand analytics, it's incredible the data we can get. And so there's cases where it's already basically replaced some PPC software that people were paying for, because you can now just do that right inside of your campaign manager. There's smart recommendations, how good they are. I've tested a few. They didn't work great for my products, but anyway, the future is going to be content driven. The future is going to be very interactive in the way that search works and conversational. So your ads are just going to be shown in different ways. And so I think that there's still going to be ads, but it's just going to be different where the search engine is going to decide on the placement.
Yeah. That's the actual thing exactly. And for new sellers, or even for the established sellers who are going to launch new products, what approach do you recommend? Like, in other way, how they can engage AI in the product development phase and then in the launching phase? Or for example, let's suppose we are talking about the new sellers who are new to the niche, who are get inspired after watching influencer video, who is sitting on a beach and sipping her soda and saying that I'm making $10,000 a month by doing nothing. And so what do you recommend how the AI can be implemented in the product uh, development phase?
Yeah, so we all know that differentiation is key now, because there's two things that are happening. One is, and I have to put on either my Amazon hat or my TikTok hat. And those hats are very different, because with Amazon, we have demand and search volume, where we look for, okay, does this keyword have search volume? Is there already demand? And on TikTok, we create demand. with content, right? So there's so many ways to grow a brand now. There's no like perfect strategy. But what I would say is know your platform and what works on your platform. And then the same thing rings true that I've said from the very beginning is tell me why a customer is going to buy your product and not your competition. If you don't know the answer to that question, and I see so many people, they'll go on whatever software, I don't want to pick on a software, but like Helium 10 or Smart Scout or whatever, and they find these opportunities and they go, okay, Amy, I've got this. There's little competition. I'm going to sell this thing. It's going to be great. And I go, okay, why is somebody going to buy yours and not the competition? In a world where Amazon says 700 of these of your competitor are selling a month, and you got nothing, right? In a world where you don't have reviews yet, in a world where, how are you going to sell that same product? So where AI can help you is in a few different ways. Number one, to give you ideas, right? You could tell, for example, ChatGPT, whatever your favorite platform is, you could tell it like, I want to sell water bottles on Amazon. This is a really competitive category, but in purple water bottles, there's high demand and low competition. The problem is there's millions of other sellers that have access to the same software as me. And, I want to be able to launch something that's a type of purple water bottle that people are going to be excited about. Give me some ideas, right? Brainstorm with AI. So you can still use that very popular product idea that you found using whatever platform, but use AI to help you. And then you can use it in design as well. So let's say that I want to create the purple water bottle that is targeted towards the dog niche, right? I know purple's the trending color, but I want to sell it to dog lovers. So I could ask, hey, can you help me design a water bottle that, what are the most popular dog breeds in the US? And can you help me design a water bottle that will be attractive to that dog breed? Can you help me give, owners of that dog breed, can you help give me ideas for designs? Maybe you then turn that water bottle into one of those dog drinking products, which is also very popular, but you have a cool design on yours, right? So you can play around with different verticals. You're doing the same thing you were doing before. You're just letting AI help you. And what you can do is you can actually now create a visual. Before, we used to have to prototype. We used to have to get samples made from a supplier. Now we can literally go into Midjourney or even ChatGPT, DALL-E, whatever. We can create an image. We can go on PickFu and get data immediately. We can run a Pinterest ad on that image of a product that doesn't even exist yet. What people are doing now is they're creating Facebook groups and Facebook pages based on products that don't exist just to see what the engagement is. And it's crazy. So that you can get data before you even launch. You can get people excited and say, we have these on order. If you want one, here's the site to reserve it. You could never do that before. So let AI be your guide, use the data, great, but then let AI help you differentiate in a way that would matter to the customer. Let it help you beat your competitors. Let it help you be creative, more creative, and most importantly, let it help you make a visual so that you don't have to spend any money before you launch that thing to find out if people are interested in buying it.